Okay, this is my game of Hangman. The instructions are pretty simple. As you can see in the project page, you have the instructions set up here and any notes and credits set up over here. Well, if we check the inside, we can see the code of the Hangman, the letters, and the sprites. The code of the game is made out of letters, word letters, and words. As you can see, we have selected 30, at least I have selected 30 words related to the topic of education and the word letters that match these. So if we try the game, you start the game by clicking the green flag. Then you have the amount of spaces the word contains, so we can see that the word will contain 5 spaces. So that would mean we could start guessing the word, so we put the word A in, which is correct. Also, in the code, what the player will not see is the letters correct. I mean the word letters. So as you can see, the code has figured out that the word letter will be paper. Therefore, we put the letter R in, which is also correct, which is then set as found. And the letter E, as you can see, it is found, and the hangman has not changed at all. However, if we put, say, the word Q, which is wrong, it would start creating the hangman, and then R, which we've already stated, it just states found, yet doesn't do any changes. Then M, which is another wrong letter, will start creating the hangman. So I'll just keep putting on wrong letters just to see to show how the hangman changes. So the player has 8 tries to get the word correct. However, if they fail to do it, they die as shown above, and then the game will have to restart, and the player will have to restart the whole process again. As you can see, the words are changed at random. So if we stop the game and we restart the game again, we can see now that the word letters is glossary, which is a different word. This is due to the code, as the letters are meant to change every time due to the fact of the clones working. The game is pretty easy to play. It is a standard hangman game, which you can just guess any word relating to the topic of education. As you can see on the project page, it says any other clear instructions that you'll have to need for the game. Yeah, so this is some more of the code and how the code works. The hangman is shown in the following costumes. Therefore, this is level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This shows how the costumes change to show the progression of the hangman when he dies. So any kid can learn from this game by just putting in different letters and trying them out. As stated above, all these words relate to the topic of education. Therefore, it would be pretty easy for children to know what type of words they should be looking for. As you can see here, the word is glossary. So we are stating the words, and then once you get the answer right, as I will soon, as you can see, once you've gotten the answer right, the game moves on to the next word, which again now has 8 blank spaces, which you can start putting in letters. However, this pretty much shows of how the game works. The game is aimed at kids in Dutch primary schools who would like to learn more English. Therefore, the vocabulary used, as I mentioned before, is all linked in with education and is fairly easy to use. The game is extremely easy to use. You just type in different words and different letters in the word and see what works. However, there's a thinking process that needs to be involved when you are guessing these words, as there's only a limit of 8 chances you get per words. I hope this showed everything the game is comprised of, and this is mainly how the game works. Well, thank you very much for listening. This was a project made by Daniel DeCoster.